Alright, hey everyone. So, this game I'm playing as Brits, the United Kingdom forces, and I'm up against a Wehrmacht player. My Wehrmacht player is in the top 100 or so players. He's got mechanized, Luft, and coastal reserves. What I'm experiencing at the moment is a lot of high-ranked Wehrmacht players are tending to go mechanized and specifically going for the 8-rad. The 8-rad seems like it has its place against British. Its mobility, it forces infantry sections to be converted into the boys' AT rifles, which removes a lot of anti-tank or anti-infantry capability from the British Army. And yeah, I'm finding it actually a little bit difficult to counter. We'll see if my opponent goes for that strategy, and we'll work with it. I've tried a few things. I've had some limited success. I've had some success with using air and support with the Centaur and the Crusader as well, with heavy armor. What I'd really like to try, though, is to combat this with Commandos. What I would like to do this game is I want to use Commandos, but I'm going to... Well, how I've quite often been losing to this 8-rad based play, it's more in the mid-game. And it's quite often in the bridging gap between me getting out a tier 3 tank from a Matilda or a Crusader and not having the time to get it out. So this game, I'm not going to go for it. Or like that bridging gap is where I'm quite vulnerable, and I'll have 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4 8-rads literally just steamrolling into my base and mowing down my infantry. So I'm not going to go for it this game. I'm going to commit hard to Stuarts here. I'm going to commit to Stuarts, get maybe 2 of them out, and one will have the repairs. The other one will simply have the infantry buffing ability, which will increase the amount of fire rate that my infantry will have. That was a good rotation by him there. It forced me to move out of that side where there's no windows on this side, but he might actually even be going for my cutoff here. So I'm just gonna back up here, because that squad here is forcing him to... And I'm also gonna get a mortar. But that squad here is forcing him to stay inside that building, and they're not shooting at anything. Oh no, they are shooting. I'll get a squad there. I'm also gonna get some healing. And I'm going to go north here to protect that cutoff. I pushed him away, so I'll jump out. Jump back south. The mortar's going to come in. I'm going to retreat that squad whilst it's still healthy. And now I'm going to rush in my engineers. With the engineers rushing in, they'll be able to put some... Actually, he's going 8-rad. He's grand spamming. This is an indicator of it. So I'll bring the mortar here to stall out this next engagement. Just continue to blob my infantry sections nice and close together. Focus down those grands. Good, good. I'm going to wire off that. Push in there. Still maintaining maximum range here.
A victory point is being overrun.
Let's push up. Bring the mortar up as well. I'm not going to make them mine because he's coming across. Why are they still building it? Not sure. But that's good. I've got the rotation here. I'll rotate here as well. Maintain max range though. Mortar's going to start chipping away at him. And I'm going to start teching up once I get the fuel in a moment. I'm also going to get a Reese's upgrade. These guys can retreat. They can retreat. Oh, I just missed it. Oh, that's unfortunate. So let's get a mine down there and quickly go up and cap this. Alright, I'm going to barrage that. I might be able to get a lucky mortar shot in. No, that's it. Okay, I'm going to build the tech structure. Ah, he's got Vet 1. I'm pretty sure that was a bought Vet 1. So, if he's bought Vet 1, it means he's highly likely going to transition this to 8 rads. He's just going to buy as much time as he can and then move towards it. So, with that in mind, let's smoke this so I can build that sandbag wall. I'm going to get Commandos next, and my Commandos are going to drop here. I want to disconnect his cutoff if possible. We're just going to sit here, cap this. That's going to waste his time. It's going to waste a lot of time, which is going to give me time to move him up and come across here. Whilst I'm doing this, I'm also going to tech the Stewarts.
Stewart light tanks requisitioned. Stand by. Commando paradrops.
And I'm going to drop my engineers back now. Nah, I'll retreat them. I don't want to lose them. Good. So I've got him coming around like that. He's got the flak.
Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands.
Shut your mush and move your feet. Always eager to serve.
I'll try decap this. Got to be careful of mines here though. Let's shoot a flare to figure out where he's moving next. Ooh, I didn't anticipate that movement though. And you can see the Kencrad's moving forward as a bit of a forward scout. I'm going to jump into that building. Just keep on trying to defend this point. And once the rest of my army comes up,
We're losing a victory point.
which isn't too far off, I'm going to drop these guys back here.
What's the story? Victory point lost. The enemy has control. Rise out, lads! We're running on fumes here. Clear it out. Territory sector lost, Commander.
Okay, so hopefully he doesn't expect this. And he's overcommitted that black unit. You can see he's a bit distracted here. He's definitely distracted.
Commando squad has been deployed. They're eager for work.
And there we go. That's pulled him out of position. I've got a movement on this flak. I'm going to tear down that Pioneer on retreat. I'm going to move these guys up. There we go. That's a nice little ambush. That flak is stuffed. It's actually even forced a strafe, so he's gone luft. That's good to know. And he's reinforced that. But I can give chase here. Oh, that's unfortunate though. And now we get the Stewart.
We have Commando support infantry ready to drop.
So I'm curious, if I watch back the replay, did I just force him to get luft, or did he intend to do that? Did he panic it, or was he trying to save it for 8 rads? Who knows? I'll watch back the replay, and I'll include it on the timing on the YouTube video after as well. But I got a big manpower gain there, which is great. It's just come at the expense of a little bit of map control at the moment. So I'm going to reclaim this map control. I'm going to bring my mortar south to help cut.
Stewart's light tank tracked and ready.
Bring this mortar back from there for now, though. And I'm going to dive the Stewart in. I'm just going to keep on diving it. I'm pretty confident here that there is no mine. There is always a mine. But that's fine. My engineers are close by here. I'll let them cap that. And just drop him back.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Waiting on you. It's on us to capture that there point. Come on, lads. Orders here. 3-inch. Ready.
Alright. We're going to shoot some smokes.
Victory point under enemy control.
And an MG is a good choice next. Oh, no, I'll get an LMG. And then I'll get the vet one. Yeah, let's do that.
Initiating rollout of battlefield commission.
And I'm just going to commit these guys to a flank. And really cap the house quite heavily here. My Stuart's all repaired. These guys mortars can move on up. Oh no, actually, I'm going to bring the sweeper up with this. And I'm going to swing these guys around for a really nice flank if possible. Oh, I shouldn't have moved it near that point though.
Infantry training completed.
So you can see here, this is a really nice flank. Really nice flank. That's exactly what I want. I'll use the smoke here. Push up with the infantry sections. Perfect. Oh, I could have even killed those falls. And that's basically a GG flank right there. That was really nice. And now we just smoke these, prevent him from capping them. And I'll steal them as well.
You have 3 command points available.
Perfect. We'll steal both of these. And with those stolen, it puts him in a hard place. Nice.
Looks like we got here in the nick of time. Shift those hours.
Alright, LMGs are coming down. I'll get the anti-tank gun next as well.
Job done. Head home.
Reinforce all this stuff. And pretty good.
We're losing a victory point.
And let's bring the Stuart closer by these LMG squads so I can also get in the Commando or a buff.
Belongs to the enemy. We've
That's
lost
fine.
the sector to the enemy.
That's not. You can see just how much damage they do, especially with this buff.
Anti-tank weapon and crew on the field.
And I love their passive healing as well. Anything that's got passive healing has so much sustainability on the map.
The enemy have taken our territory. They've cut us off. Territory is out of supply.
Cover his position. Nice. That means you. Listen up, gents. Officer, move. Go. Take that territory. Present to the county force, sir.
There's some vehicle. I can't make out what it is though. Panzer 4 already. Wow. So I'm going to have to get a boys squad here. I've got the anti-tank on, so I'm not overly stressed.
We're losing a munitions point to enemy action.
We'll leave these paras up here to help defend that. Just got to keep my Stuart near these guys at all time. And it also, the buff also gives it gives 10% accuracy and reload speed, so that helps the support weapons like anti-tank guns and the flaks even quite significantly. can see here, even the flaks are penetrating. That's a lot of damage. That's a massive forced retreat. Alright, just soft retreat these guys, get them healed. Bring the flak up. I'm just going to keep on using the aura of the Stewart.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
I'll get another Stewart out next. So I'm out of that position. That's good. That's going to be forced to retreat. Nice. I'll get snares actually first.
Grenade packages are inbound, Commander.
Oh, he's got Stoss trooping. That's fine with the flak there. Oh, that's GG. Nice. That was a nice little win. Still, it was up against Luft. It wasn't up against mechanized 8-rads, which I think is the bane of my existence at the moment with Brits. A lot of other things from Wehrmacht I feel confident in countering. But 8-rads, that's the challenge. So hopefully I get a game with them. Maybe it's going to be a game that I lose, that I can record and learn from it. Because I really want to test this style of play up against it. I feel like my usage of the Stewart's good. But in general, Commandos are so effective. Like you can see here, the LMG squad's got 10 kills. The regular Commando short range SMG ones, they got 16. If you put them at the right place, they do a lot of damage, these guys. And I love their little red berets as well. But this was a GG flank here. That flank that I made through this corridor was basically the decisive maneuver of the game. So hopefully you enjoyed watching the Red Devils play this one out. Let's have a look at the stats. Efficiency. And that's it. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.